Once again, silver rigging exposed. Once again, effing JP Morgan's behind it. Once again, no, we've never done anything wrong. It's a little slap on the wrist. Pay a couple $1 million fine. They made billions rigging the effing markets. While I'm sitting here holding physical silver as an investment, wanting it to reflect a proper price, and it's not, because somebody is rigging the price and has been doing so for years and years and years. Do we have a new sheriff in town, Trump? Yes, we do. But did he put a new sheriff in town in some of these regulatory agencies? Are they actually going to do something now? And not just pay a fine, promise you won't do it, have a nice day. Promise you won't do it again, have a nice day. This is from Zero Hedge. Department of Justice accuses JP Morgan's precious metals trading desk of being a criminal enterprise. What's this? I think I saw a video come in from Bix Weir about what's her name, the witch, Blythe Masters. She should be in jail. Who would have thought that JP Morgan's precious metals trading desk is the functional equivalent, of the mafia, and that its one-time leader, Blythe Masters, was the mafia's don? Well, almost everyone who didn't mind being designated a conspiracy theorist for years. Isn't that amazing? It doesn't matter if you're talking 9/11, World War I, World War II, the sinking of the Lusitania, the Vietnam War, the Gulf of Tonkin incident, the Murrah building, Oklahoma City bombing. Doesn't matter what the story is. Banking criminals, these elite families, everything's a conspiracy. And then as long as enough time goes by, sooner or later, the truth actually comes out. Are we conspiracy theorists? Actually, you were. But being a conspiracy theorist doesn't mean you're wrong. Because then you become upgraded. You get an upgrade for free. It's called conspiracy factualist. Looks like we have another conspiracy fact. One that I've been touting for a long time. Same with Bix Weir. For sure, Bix Weir. So, well, almost everyone who didn't mind being designated a conspiracy theorist for years. And now comes vindication. Because this has just been confirmed by the DOJ, which accused the precious metals trading desk at JP Morgan of being deeply involved in what prosecutors described as this is their words, okay? Massive, multi-year scheme to manipulate the market for precious metals futures contracts and defraud market participants. Am I considered a market participant if I hold physical silver in my possession for the same reasons a paper holder of a futures contract holds it? They want to hold something to make money on it. I want this to be an investment, just like they would. In an indictment unsealed on Monday morning, the DOJ charged Michael Nowak, a JP Morgan veteran and former head of its precious metals trading desk, and Greg Smith, another trader on JP Morgan's metals desk, in the probe. Parentheses. Blythe Masters was somehow omitted. Based on the fact, this is a quote, based on the fact that it was conduct that was widespread on the desk, it was engaged in thousands of episodes over an 8-year period. That it is precisely the kind of conduct that the RICO statute is meant to punish. Assistant Attorney General Brian Benskowski told reporters. Here's where it gets extra interesting, according to Bloomberg. The unusually aggressive language embraced by prosecutors reminds legal experts of indictments utilizing the RICO Act, a law allowing prosecutors to take down, quote-unquote, criminal enterprises like the mafia by charging all members of the organization for any crimes committed by an individual on behalf of the organization. You mean to tell me Jamie Dimon, the higher-ups, and again, Blythe Masters should be included. She doesn't work there anymore, but it doesn't matter. She was there when this was happening. Could you imagine hearing JP Morgan being taken down? That would be the sign of all signs, in my opinion, that holy crap, Trump is the return of Jesus Christ, and he is going to freaking clean house. He's not stopping at the pedos and the Democrats and those criminals. Oh, no, no, no. Maybe he also recognizes gold and silver as real money. And maybe he wants to back our gold or our money, our paper money, by this gold and silver. And he understands that the price is rigged so low that it can't possibly back our money. And it needs to go a bit higher, like a lot higher. And these criminal bankers are in the way, and he's going to take them out. Have you ever heard the word RICO Act? In all these years we've been studying this stuff, all the 10 years I've been in YouTube videos. And even before I started, 2007 and 8, I was studying silver and the economy and things. I was just wasn't doing videos about it. And then we had the 2011, oh, $50 silver, oh, $1,900 gold. Yeah, I remember. And then it crashed. And I had a futures contract in 2008 in silver. $20, $21, something like that was the price of silver at the time. And out of nowhere, it crashed down to $17 overnight. Boom, gone, margin call. You owe us an additional $500, your entire account, even though you were up in the profit while you were trading for the last month or so. All that's wiped out, completely gone. And you owe us about $500 more. I said, how does this happen? How the hell does something like that just happen? That angered me, of course. I lost $3,500 total. And I thought, there has to be a real reason for this. Like, this isn't just a normal thing. Oh, you margin call, you're gone. Like, no. And I did my research, and I found about JP Morgan. I found about all the rigging. I found out about the CFTC and their little good old boy club, and the judge that retired who left a little note that said, yeah, this other judge told everybody he'll never, ever, ever find in favor of anybody bringing a case against silver manipulation or anything like that. He will always side with the CFTC, the government, whatever. He'll never allow a case. Remember that? The judge who was leaving, I'm going to retirement now. Now I can speak out loud, speak my mind because I'm quitting. This other judge, there's a conspiracy going on inside here where they will never find in favor of silver rigging to the little guy who's claiming they're silver rigging. Nope. You guys remember that? And do you remember the top of the CFTC at the time? Gary the Turd Burglar Gensler. I said this before and I'll never not say it again. I'll keep saying it because it reminds me every time. He went to work as the finance dude on Hillary Clinton's presidential run on her campaign. Gary the Turd Burglar Gensler was her finance guy. Left the CFTC, and here I go. There is criminal activity going on. And when I hear the Department of Justice is using words for the first time maybe ever in the whole silver rigging and precious metal rigging as RICO Act, that tells me, I don't know about you, but it tells me things aren't the same as they used to be. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. In the sun down. What was that song? And you may ask yourself, how did my silver prices get here? And you may ask yourself, is that my beautiful silver in that safe? Letting the silver riggers rig the markets all day. Maybe that's coming to an end. As Chucky once said, the kid to Chucky, this is the end, friend. Is it? I mean, again, I've never heard terminology like this to the club's banks. You kidding me? Prosecutors charged the head of JP Morgan's global metals trading operation and 2 other traders with conspiracy to conduct the affairs of an enterprise involved in interstate or foreign commerce through a pattern of racketeering activity. Language that is typically used to describe a freaking RICO charge. Are you kidding me? And you know what's great about this right now? You know my buddy Steven, Crypto Karaoke? Steven, ooh. He took my advice. I said, Steven, put up an effing... He runs a silver store, for God's sakes, with his father-in-law. Over in Staten Island. Upstate, Staten... No, it's not upstate. Upstate Staten Island. No, it's not really upstate. Moonstacker.com. Moonstacker.com. That's moonstacker.com. He's like, I think I might let it go live tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. So I said, let me know. He goes, yeah. He goes, I'm thinking of what is it? Also, I want to offer a discount to your fans, obviously. What do you think? I said, sounds good, brother. He just sent me that today, a little while ago. And I come home and find this. Oh, interesting. Is the price of gold and silver fixing to do a what the hell just happened in a good way? I don't know. I'm not saying that it's going to happen all of a sudden, but damn it. Like I've always said, I've had that silver. Maybe I should get out of that and get more crypto. Well, I have plenty of crypto. Why would I want to do that? Well, because I can get more crypto. And every time I thought about, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Just hold it. Just hold it. Just hold it. And I held and waited and waited. And I'm kind of glad I did. So if you want to buy some silver, and I'm not sure if he's putting, like he may go live tomorrow, I'm not sure if he's putting a quantity of what he has for sale in there yet. You may have to call him or hit the contact button or something. But go to moonstacker.com. You know, to the moon, baby. And I saw he's going to have like typical U.S. mint coins. He's going to have silver rounds of different types, Indian heads, walking liberties, that kind of stuff. And again, he's our guy. Steven's our boy. Crypto karaoke, man. You know, support. Keep it in the family, baby. Yeah, but I could get that a couple dollars, you know, the order with a couple, you know, cheaper shipping somewhere else. You know what? Maybe you could. Maybe you're talking about a giant silver store, AppMex or Monex or somebody. This is just Steven, him and his father. I've actually stepped foot inside that silver store. He showed me around when I went to visit him many, many months ago. And it was cool. And he had, what was it, Frankie Sanitation. Frankie Sanitation came in, parked his truck, his garbage truck outside, walked in, bought a couple coins, took off. He goes, oh yeah, that's Frankie Sanitation. I was like, oh, you know the guy? Like, you kind of know him? He's like, oh yeah, he's a regular. Comes in every few weeks, got a couple extra bucks, he buys silver. He's a silver stacker. I said, well, good for Frankie Sanitation. He knows. So, anyways, this hints at the possibility of a deeper prosecution for JP Morgan. Already 12 people have been charged in the precious metals market rigging conspiracy. So, I'm just going to throw a what if out there. What if JP Morgan, again, one of the too big to fail banks, all these banks launder money. They launder it from sex traffickers, human trafficking, drug money. They all do it. And sometimes I'll get caught, pay a little fine. Hold on. So, is Trump firing a shot across the bow? I'm about to take down one of your banks to stop the trafficking. And you guys have been rigging for so long. We've already got something on you. And then we're going to look into that stuff too. Because you can't really go after for RICO charges on money laundering, I don't think. You just pay their fine. You know, I'm not sure. I guess you could, depending on how severe it was. But whatever. This is not supposed to happen. This is a too big to fail bank. It's Jamie effing Dimon, his bank. JP Morgan, you know, of the Rockefeller fame type of a person back in the day. This could be a fantastic sign. Let's follow this and see where this goes. Take care.